Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. As always, I'm your Owen. Last time we had finished off the prologue, lost our family, basically. The only person left in our family is our brother, who, as far as we know, is out hunting in the Kokiri Wilds, which is not far from Ostagar, actually. Right there. That's the Kokiri Wilds, out in that direction. And I think that direction too, yeah. However, we've got a level up to spend, so let's spend it. Well, I think I'm fine with cunning for right now. I think. I might need to put more in it later, but I'm definitely going to want to put points in Constitution. And do I want more stamina, or do I want more healing from potions? I think I'm gonna want, I'll do healing from potions. And as for the point I want to spend, I don't really want, should I start working, I don't know if I want to start working towards stealth or not, if that's how I want to play it. The bad thing about going stealth is that you, in the beginning, you can only stealth before combat, and then eventually, it's the third one, once you get up to here, which is not until level 8, is when you can actually stealth during combat, although you get a penalty to it. Other than that, below the belt could be useful, because it increases defense penalties on the affected party, and movement speed unless they pass, which would be a good thing to have instead of dirty fighting, I feel, because, I mean, dirty fighting does stun, but it only stuns one person. Or I can come this way and start working here towards these dual weapon stuff, which I can either get a bonus to the attack and the defense, or have a sustained if I want to do more damage, but not be able to crit or backstab, which will be handy if I'm like kind of soloing it or something. There will be times when I will probably be needing that, but I think for right now we're gonna get below the belt. I really want to cripple these guys. I think it's gonna be my biggest thing, and that was it. So now let's put that ability there, and then let's put dirty fighting there. That way, so I have to hit the right trigger to use dirty fighting. And of course, I've got 2 below the belts, but that's not a big deal. Actually, I'm gonna come back here. I think there was something back here, ching 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 ching, that I could collect. I'm gonna do a real quick check just to see. Obviously I can't leave the area as per Duncan's orders, but that does not stop me from at least looking around, because that's technically to the world map. I can't explore it, but I think there's like elf root or deep mushrooms somewhere around here. I don't have any flasks, so even if I did have potion making, I wouldn't be able to make anything. Kinda looking around. Could've swore. I wish there was like a fast run button, like if I can hold a button and just ooh, zoom. Aha! Elf root. I knew there was stuff back here. I knew this was worth it. Well, there's some guy just kinda chillaxing.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Yeah. There's a better look at where somewhere out there, way out in the distance, is our brother. The new Terran of Highever. Highever? Yeah. Highever is where we are the brother of the Terran. And we got a free green stone. I'm not sure if that's an ingredient or if that is a moral fruit. It's just a regular treasure. More people just kind of chillaxing out here. This is going to be a very common occurrence. Every time we get to a new area, I'm gonna kind of run around, check everything out. And once we get this part done, this Ostagar part, because this isn't going to be the end. This is we are going to leave this area eventually. I will be talking to most people, trying to get as much as I can out of side quests and such, because that's going to be the one main thing is side quests. I'll probably have like 3 or 4 episodes that are going to be dedicated to nothing but side questing later on, because eventually the side quests just stack up and you're just given 50,000 of them. And the same continues on when you get to Dragon Age 2 and also other BioWare games like Mass Effect.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden.
Yes, I am. I am a son of a Terran, or brother of a Terran, so you need to show me more respect than that. So here we are in the main camp. We haven't met Loghain yet. We have met the king. And our goal is to... Originally we're supposed to be finding...
They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
So there's a little bit of backstory on the importance of how to deal with these darkspawn. You can see we've got a little darkspawn there. It's kind of hard to see them. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue raiding the war party.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them.
Now, I'm not going to sit by and listen to everyone talking. I could, and that would make this game go on for about 7 years. Ooh,
I
priest.
shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade.
Ooh, she sounds
For there
cute.
is no darkness.
Well, while you are talking, I'm going to loot.
Blessed are they whose
Can I talk to
my
you?
faith sustains me. I shall not
You
fear.
won't let me talk. Fine, be a loner. What do I care? So, some of these episodes, especially these earlier episodes and the beginning episodes for, like I was saying, each area might be a little bit on the boring side, less action. I could be talking to these people, and there's Killer, as we had mentioned, and there's Duncan. Now you'll notice that some of these people have different colored names, or Killer being white, Duncan being a dark orange. The Sergeant, I do believe, was yellow. That dictates their difficulty in their fighting and their rank in bad guy system.
You there.
Ash
Help.
Warriors.
What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
So,
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Ash Warriors. Wonder if we can... I know we'll be able to talk to them. These are a special sect of warriors. I do believe they're kind of like mercenaries. This is also how we leave here. There is a side quest I want to start soon. And I want to find... Oh, we got some nurses, some wounded soldiers. Still no sparkly.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you. May you find favor in the Maker's
Andraste, the lover of the Maker. But we have a
Greetings.
special person here.
You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am. Heroic.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier, but my... No, I've never been a soldier.
You obviously impressed Duncan, and that's enough for me. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, Has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
And there's Jory, one of the recruits that we had met or been told is around. And talk to the priest.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
I will, thank you.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above.
Although technically
May
we're
the
not a
chant
Grey
of
Warden.
light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
We're still a recruit. And once again, we got Andraste's blessing. Can I go through here? No.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, soldier. I will take these fire arrows that I won't be using. Now here's another side quest that I missed my first playthrough. And there's a lot of fun ways to do this one.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Well, it's not my job to feed prisoners, so I mean, I really don't... You know, why would I want to help you? What reason?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I trade you for some food and water.
Now, there are multiple ways to do this.
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Ew. That's really about it. Now, I can look for food. I don't have any food on me. But, look for food, give it to him, or I can kill him and just take the key anyway. Now, I'm not really, like, a bloodthirsty, you know, I want it all kind of person. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Ooh, I might be able to do that. We'll talk to the guard.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Not really. He asked for some food, maybe some
Did he
water.
now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
That would be funny to watch a guy hang, and right before he passes, he burps. Just bleh. Alright, so we got some food. Let's talk to this prisoner.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Now, you get one last chance to change your mind if you really want to be evil and just be like, you know, stabby McStab stab, and then take the key anyway. But, you know, as I said, I'm going to try and roleplay it off as, you know, I'm not an evil person. I'm not, like, uberly good. I mean, as long as there's something in it for me. Or an ally. One of my friends. So,
Much obliged.
he's got a
May
key
Andraste
to some
herself rain
magic,
blessings upon you.
magical items, so...
And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Hopefully we found a way to clean it or something after he retrieved it in his possession. Now, this key is used in this chest over here. However, This chest is guarded by a tranquil. Yay. We won't be able to actually access this chest until later because he'll be standing guard and...
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Now, you notice that his... Oh, here we go. You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Trying to think of how I would know why mages are feared. No, not entirely, no.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
No emotions. They don't feel anything. They are simply, as their name implies, tranquil. I'm totally opposed to tranquiling mages. I feel like that's terrible. I understand the dangers behind the magic, you know, in the lore, the Dragon Age lore. I understand the dangers behind it. I understand, you know, why you would want to keep control over these, you know, these demons, but I feel like that's just such a barbaric practice. I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
I should go.
Goodbye.
Now, I don't think you can actually buy anything from him. The shop guy is actually over here. We'll be talking to him momentarily after I loot his chest for a mace that I'll never use. And let's meet the second member of the recruits.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
I really like this guy because I play my characters a lot like this guy, actually. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. Her name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Ooh. The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kokiri Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
This seems like an odd place for an army to camp, then?
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
So, we should trust his, you know, his fidgeting body part. I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
And there's the last recruit for us to meet. I don't think I've ever met both recruits before actually talking to Alistar, who's where we're supposed to be going. Before we talk to him, we just came from up here, right? This is where the... yeah, that's where the prisoner was. Animals are barking. I think I have been everywhere else. Yeah, that's just the King's Highway, Duncan's Fire. Yeah, alright. Now, if you did not pick a... I probably should show this off. If you did not pick a human, human noble for your starting, you actually can come here, talk to the Kennel Master. I guess I can do it now. Oh, maybe not. But you can talk to the Kennel Master. He'll give you the side quest to find these flowers, these white flowers with red petals or something. I'm not 100% positive exactly. To give to the Mabari hounds, because this one Mabari hound is sick and from a bad bite from Darkspawn. So what that will eventually lead to is then later on it'll continue to where you can get your own Mabari hound to follow you. But because we're a human noble, we started with a Mabari hound, which is awfully nice. Now, thinking about selling stuff. Well, I probably should first get Alistair. And this is going to be introduction to the one of my two favorite companions in the game. If you do play a female character, he is a romanceable character. Only to female, I do believe. I may be wrong. He may swing both ways. But let's go. Let's meet this Grey Warden of ours.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Oh, Alistair. Probably he's got the best humor of the game, and you mix him with my second favorite character of the game, and you'll be laughing the entire time you play the game. Unless you have no sense of humor, in which case, I'm sorry. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm no mage.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Jeroen.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious.
Like you could forget
Have you
that
ever
name.
actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering
You remember
another.
seeing that Darkspawn
Anyhow,
lying on the ground?
whenever you're
That
ready,
didn't look
let's
monstrous.
get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Ah, Mage Hunter. That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
So I am going to attempt to do all of the getting to know conversations we will get with all of our companions, which will be fun with some, not so fun with others. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
All right, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay. Now, it is kind of funny that, you know, he is technically my senior, and I am the one leading. We have a chest over here. It's got scale armor and some runes. Runes are used to enchant armors and weapons, which we will be getting into at a later date. I'm lost. Here we go. And I'm not gonna go straight to Duncan right now. There isn't any side quest for me to do. It's more, I'm gonna do some shopping, and then after that I'm gonna end the episode. So let's see, make sure I've gotten everything I can get. And while we're at it, I got a little bit of time left, so I think I will set up Alistair's gambits. Back button. And talk a little bit about him before we leave. Now, Alistair is a Templar. These Templars are, think paladins. If you know Dungeons & Dragons, they are holy knights. They are meant to, their actual purpose is to control mages from getting out and to kill any unregistered mage or blood mage or demon abomination. However, because of the conflict between the church and the mages, they tend to get a bad rep. Because they are Templars, skill-wise, not skills, but talents, they get bonuses that have to do with magic and magic defense, mostly. For instance, he has this Righteous Strike, which means every time he attacks a mage, it also drains mana. So, he's great for taking on mages. He's also got a passive ability called Powerful, which he gains more health and isn't as fatigued when wearing armor. And he starts out with a bunch of weapon and shield skills, so that's what he's going to be using, is weapon and shields. We will be using him from time to time, so I will be really focusing on that. So let's go over here. Is there anything else I really need to... no. Doesn't look like it. Can I? Yes. Okay. Fatigue. When you wear heavier armor, you get more fatigue. Wearing armor causes fatigue. Depending on how much fatigue you have, your skills will do X amount % more stamina or mana drain. Now, as I'm not, you know, as some of his abilities are nice, which use stamina, I may keep him in medium armor. I might not push him all the way to heavy armor, but I'm not positive on that just yet. He does have 3 abilities. I'm going to turn one of them to, if your health drops below 25%, actually probably show this off. As you can see, there are various different conditions. It could be either self, ally, enemy, character, killer, controlled party member, so on and so forth. And then there is, each one has something different on others. I don't know where I was going with that, but self has a bunch of different things, ally has a bunch of different things. A lot of these I will be doing kind of quick. I'm not going to go through the whole list. But then you also have the action that happens once the condition is met. It's, you know, if this, then that, if you know programming pretty well. However, I always prefer to use health polis least powerful. This will get, always cycles out the least powerful polis that goes. This is the priority, 1, 2, and 3, which means he will always check his health first, then he will check this enemy's health to do shield bash, and then he will attack the nearest visible enemy with shield pummel. I probably should go over those abilities first, but instead I will save that for another time, probably when he levels up. We are going to outfit him with weapons. Now right now he's got the Warden's Longsword, which gives him 7.7 damage, various other stats. Now I can use the compare button to go through and compare his other abilities. What he is wearing is on the right, what I'm comparing it to is on the left. So that axe, no. Family sword, however, sure, we'll let him use the family sword. And I think actually the family sword is going to be the best thing for him. And I think the shield of Highever is going to be the best shield for him. It gives him a little bit more fatigue. I do believe it is considered a medium armor. Other than that, it gives him +4 attack versus just a regular nothingness. And double check to make sure that that dagger is same as what I'm using. And a useless ring. So we did pick up some new armor. We got some studded leather. Now I think, can I see it? Yes, I can hear. We have, because we are wearing all leather, we get bonus. Unfortunately, it's not telling me what the bonus is. I'm assuming it's to armor, because the armor spot is green. There it is. Yeah. However, if we were, I think that if we go to studded leather, because we do not have a, well, we don't even have a leather helmet anyway, so. Studded leather is the same as leather, apparently. Well, the gloves are, the boots are, and the chest piece is, so we don't really need to take off the studded leather. We can't, however, use scale armor. I'm going to punch my family in the face as I finish off this episode. Alistair's got Grey Iron, which is a tier 2 medium armor, which is a lot better than the scale. So the rest of this stuff can just go to junk, which will make selling it that much easier. I am going to keep, however, these fire arrows, because those are rare to come by. And I'll get rid of the Kuzan family shield. We don't need that. And with that, I think we are ready to end this long episode. Next time we will sell off this equipment. I might go over Alistair's skills, I might not, I'm not positive. But we will definitely go head out to Duncan and we will find out what this test is before our joining. As always, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to give me a like and a share. As always, I'm your Owen. Long outros are long. Happy gaming, guys.